This is a small comparison table. I try to make it as simple as possible, but you can basically see that on the left side you have got all centers listed. Then you have got security, guidance, wisdom and power, which are the 4 life support factors. And for each type of center, okay, for each type of center, how these are getting affected. Let us see. For example, if you are a person who is spouse centered, the security comes from the spouse, whether it's a husband or a wife, the way you people are treating each other, the moods, disagreements, sometimes there could be conflicts between both. So these things actually form your security. So if these things are weak, your security is weak. Similarly, the guidance, for whatever thing you want guidance or a direction, you always get from your own self, your own wants, or from the needs and wants of your spouse. Similarly, wisdom. For any situation, your world view always comes from the personal relation with your spouse. So whether you are attending a function or whether you are going to try to do some new tasks or take up new goals, everything is again based on the spouse. So this itself is actually limiting you, because there are always limitations if you consider the individuals, whether your own self or your spouse. So any of you not doing well, your relation getting affected, all these things are limiting your power to act and do something big. Similarly, a slightly extended situation, if you are not just thinking about your spouse, but you are thinking about your family as a whole unit, then also you have some issues like how are you accepted inside your family? What are the expectations of your family upon you? And what's the reputation? Whether if you are doing something, whether your family has got a big reputation, then these things will form your security. Similarly, the guidance comes from what your family wants you to do or wants every one of your family members to do. So it's a kind of family script, and what all other people are expecting from you in the family, that's the guidance you always get. Similarly, when you are talking about wisdom, you always look at anything else outside you, outside your family, with family lens. So you need to see, if I do this, whether my family will get a good name. If I do this, whether my family name would be spoiled. Sometimes it may even go to the extreme cases like narcissism, which is almost, many politicians world over, they are showing this. So they have got their family image, they have got their ego, and everything they look with that particular lens. So sometimes people think they are above the nation itself. One individual thinks he's above the nation itself. So that's actually, again, because they are deriving the wisdom based on those parameters. In their case, family is at the center of their circle of influence, and they are deriving the power out of that. Hence, their power is limited by the family models and traditions. Similarly, we have money center. Those people who have money at the center, they always think my worth is equal to number of bank accounts and the bank balance, or my net worth, to put in a single word. So personal worth equal to net worth. If net worth is down, your worth is down, which is not correct, but the people think like that if you have money at your center. Similarly, all the guidance comes from one single point, which is profit. For anything, any decision to take, you need profit. You need profit, you need to earn money in that. So the wisdom automatically then comes from money lens. Everything you look at based on money only. For example, you want to make a friend, you want to see whether the friend is rich or poor. You want to do some contribution, you will see whether it will be helpful to me in the long run, or I am just losing money here. So your success also, you are linking with money. So what happens to your vision? It will be only limited to money, nothing else. This is the problem with money. I mean, money-centered thinking. Now, when you have work at your center, you then relate everything with work. For example, if you have a big title in the office, like you are a vice president or you are a general manager, then your security is coming from that title. Then what kind of work you are doing? If you are working like an engineer or a doctor, or an MD, some surgeon, whatever, you always feel that your value and your worth is only based on your title. If you lose your title there, or if you lose your position there, you don't have any security. So this is the problem with work-centered thinking. Similarly, your guidance comes from the needs of the organization, the expectations upon you from your organization. So all these points actually are making you again restricted, because your work now, your wisdom comes only from your work related stuff. So your life vision is all revolving around your work, nothing else. Similarly, you may have some role models in your office or in your organization. If there are some big bosses, you may look at them as godfathers or role models. So these are the people who are actually your your vision. So you are actually deriving power out of these people. Similarly, if there are opportunities, they are also limited by these. Or if there are any constraints related to the work, then these constraints are limiting your power. So whether it's your role models or opportunities or constraints, everything is related to work, which then is also a limitation. Similarly, you may then look at possession centeredness. Here, you are mostly thinking about your reputation, social status, tangible things, your mobile, expensive laptop, expensive car, expensive gadgets, expensive food you are eating, expensive restaurants where you are going. So the thing is, like, everything you want to possess, you want to have a lifestyle which other people should, look at you and then feel, oh, he's so great. So then also your guidance comes from the same fact, like you are how to improve your display of possessions. Like, some celebrities, some movie actors, they want to show off that they have this, they have that, whether it's their own reputation or social status on social media or in on the TV, even in the daily life. So if you are more possession centered, you are more worried about all these things. Similarly, you have got comparative economic and social relationships. That's the wisdom you have. Because your wisdom is more about comparing, and then even in the relationships, you are bringing in the economic factor, and the social relationships are affected due to your possessive centeredness. Your power is limited by what you buy and what kind of prominence you are achieving. So these are limitations on your power side. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video.